Ms. Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
I'm trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike those
I had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down. Calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games?
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if
Look, Chairman,
I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
tracking
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes.
That was Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett slamming Marjorie Taylor Greene, and things had gotten out of control in the Oversight Committee last night. What happened was these MAGA Republicans, they spent their day at Donald Trump's criminal trial. They were all dressed up in the little outfits that Donald Trump put on them with their red ties, as the Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries called it. The Red Tie Brigade showed up at Donald Trump's criminal trial to attack witnesses and attack the judge's daughter. And then the MAGA Republicans returned to the House of Representatives, where they were holding a committee hearing to go after Merrick Garland and to finally get, I don't know what they're even doing. But Marjorie Taylor Greene used her time first to attack Jasmine Crockett, Democratic Congresswoman. And Marjorie Taylor Greene made a comment about Congresswoman Crockett's eyelashes. And then that's why Democratic Congresswoman Crockett responded the way she did. Here's what Marjorie Taylor Greene did to kind of set this all off in the hearing. Play this clip.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
you,
please
Mr. Green.
regain
That's beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
Please. There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
And so when Marjorie Taylor Greene did that, AOC and the other Democratic members were absolutely livid. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene just showing her like total lack of any morals and lack of professionalism to start that way. You know, she opened the door for Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett to then kind of go after her. And, AOC's like, you should apologize, and said to James Comer, who leads the Oversight Committee, you need to strike those words. And then James Comer's like, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm okay with Marjorie Taylor Greene behaving that way. So that's why Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett said what she said. Here's what AOC said. Play this clip.
Okay. Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
should
recognizes
apologize. No,
Mr.
she
Perry.
should apologize.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Greene
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
I move to
I would
strike
like to
Order.
strike
the
those
lady's
as well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right.
get
Okay.
your members under
Here's the
control.
correct priority. Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection, without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
Chair
Reserving the right
recognize-
And here you can hear AOC on, or hear her on the hot mic, basically saying, you know, we're going to teach her a lesson. We're going to teach Marjorie Taylor Greene a lesson. Play this clip.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is.
She's not used
She
to
doesn't
people
wanna say-
talking back to
She
her.
doesn't want to say sorry to nobody for nothing. She's going to learn.
Like, and AOC has absolutely had it with Marjorie Taylor Greene's outburst. Listen to this.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you
meeting will
attack the
suspend,
physical
meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play. with
Baby
me.
girl?
We're gonna,
I don't
we
think
are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words down.
I
Thank you very
second that motion.
So while all of this is going on, you then have the Democrats' ranking member, Jared Raskin, reading an email sent out from Comer attempting to fundraise off of this, whatever this bizarro hearing. Here, play this clip.
But now it seems, Mr. Chairman, I just got past something that the whole obstruction gimmick may just be a fundraising ploy, which demeans the overwhelming legal integrity and impressive theatrical ambitions of this enterprise. I was just handed a mass fundraising email solicitation for your campaign that you sent out this evening, Mr. Chairman, stating that, quote, Biden and his advisors are terrified that I will release the recordings, forcing the media and Democrats to answer for the dismal decline of Biden's mental state. This could be the final blow to Biden with swing voters across the country. The Democrats are pulling out all the stops to stop the bleeding. Signed, James Comer, Chairman, House Oversight Committee. Now, I must confess my disappointment to be handed this fundraising solicitation signed by you as chairman of the House Oversight Committee. I thought that you were serious about the legal enterprise here and not just another political huckster calling hearings to score cheap political points and to make a buck.
Then you have Democratic Congress member Jared Moskowitz challenging Comer to schedule an impeachment of President Biden. Watch what Moskowitz does. Play this clip.
So again, Mr. Chairman, since you think this is the final blow, right? And obviously the chairman of judiciary is here too. We only have June, July, and September before the election. We're not here in August and October. So, I mean, I'm sure the American people are paying attention at 11:30 p.m. where you buried this hearing because it's so important. When are we going to do the impeachment of Joe Biden? When is that going to happen? Is it going to be June? Is it going to be July? Is it going to be September? Let's put it on the calendar. Let's just put it on the calendar. Pick a month. We're available. We were available at 11 a.m. You guys weren't. Just pick a month, right? So we can get it on the calendar and do the impeachment. So hold on. I'll give you choices. Ready? June. July. How about September? Okay. So we're never going to schedule this thing. It's never going to happen. He's sending out more subpoenas because he has no evidence. Okay. And yet here we go around and around and around. And so we get it. You'll raise money off of it. Congratulations to you.
And then as Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin tries to speak, Marjorie Taylor Greene interrupts him. Play this clip.
Long. An avowedly low budget but multi-million-dollar taxpayer-funded production, which most Americans assumed had ended 2 months ago and had completely forgotten about. But tonight, with the cast and crew now fresh back from a surprise
You mean
trip
like
to
the
New York
January
City,
6th committee?
Stop it.
I'd like my time restored to me, Mr. Chairman.
Order, order. Chair recognizes ranking member.
Okay.
Order. Order, order.
Well, tonight with the cast and crew.
And then this was one of the best parts here where Democratic Congress member Jamie Raskin says, all right, calm down. I guess our original performance was postponed when all you MAGA Republicans did that bizarre ritual with Donald Trump at his criminal trial. Here, play this clip.
Our originally scheduled performance was supposed to be at 11 a.m. today, but it was postponed when members of the majority chose to join a mass spiritual pilgrimage to the New York criminal trial of a Florida man, an adjudicated fraudster and rapist, as he faces 34 felony counts of falsifying corporate financial records to cover up $130,000 paid in hush money to a porn star sex partner. Now, although some people are churlishly complaining that members should actually be here to vote on public business and should not have forced a last-minute change in the committee schedule, our colleagues properly demonstrated for all of history their fierce devotion to this clearly reformed, devout, and pious Florida spiritual leader who many supporters are now calling the Messiah from Mar-a-Lago. Of course, in the meantime, Chairman Jordan in the House Judiciary
Will the
Committee
gentleman yield?
preempted. No, I'm in the middle
Sir,
of my
I appreciate
introduction.
that photo. It's a good photo.
Yeah.
I would like a copy of that. with it.
Would you like a signed one, Raskin?
Yes,
Could you get your members in order, Mr. Chairman?
It's a great photo. I want a copy of it.
Order.
Mr. Chairman.
In the meantime,
He called it a spiritual pilgrimage. And here, Jamie Raskin, Democratic Congress member Jamie Raskin, calls these hearings the nighttime episode of Comer's High Crimes and Misadventures. Play this clip.
I now recognize the ranking member.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, in this special nighttime episode, we resume the madcap comedy mystery series called Comer's High Crimes and Misadventures, the hilarious quest to impeach a president who has done nothing wrong, an avowedly low-budget but multi-million-dollar taxpayer-funded production, which most Americans assumed had ended 2 months ago and had completely forgotten about.
Then you had Democratic Congress member Dan Goldman and Anna Paulina Luna exchanging words. Play this clip.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman. I think these 17-hour days might not work for us.
Something about working, huh?
Yeah, maybe showing up for a vote.
You have a lot to say, being that you're on retainer for the judge's daughter. Sorry, trust fund kid.
Mr. Chairman.
We should strike those words too.
I hope you brought your popcorn.
Mr. Chairman,
Strike
we have to
those
strike
after
those as
we
well.
strike
And
the
Mr.
fact that they
Chairman-
called they were making comments about Marjorie's body. So we can
Mr.
do this all night
Chairman.
long, but I have a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
at
this
the
is out of
desk I'd like to
control.
get.
We should adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Motion at the desk.
Mr. Chairman,
I think my body's pretty good. I'm going to be 50
point of order.
this month. I am. I turned 50.
Mr. Chairman.
Pretty good.
Mr. Chair.
Anna Paulina Luna was earlier in the day taking selfies of herself and being at Donald Trump's criminal trial, which was just all so bizarre. Here is the Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries, then talking about how the MAGA Republicans he calls them the Red Tie Brigade showing up at Donald Trump's criminal trial. Listen to this, play this clip.
An avowedly low-budget but multi-million-dollar taxpayer-funded production, which most Americans assumed had ended 2 months ago and had completely forgotten about. But tonight, with the cast and crew now fresh back from a surprise
You mean
trip
like
to
the
New York
January
City,
6th committee?
Stop it.
I'd like my time restored to me, Mr. Chairman.
Order. Chair recognizes the ranking member.
Okay.
Order.
Well, tonight with the cast and crew.
And then Marjorie Taylor Greene interrupts Raskin with another outburst. Watch what Democratic Congressmember Raskin says. Play this clip.
Different congressional investigations and inquiries. And I know that pleases the gentlelady from Georgia because he issued.
I just want to hear Joe Biden. Why can't the American people hear him?
Order, Mr. Chairman. Get her under control.
President
Thank you,
Trump.
member.
President Trump issued an edict. No, I am glad. I am glad that the gentlelady from Georgia is learning something tonight. Okay, the president. I encourage her to be a good listener, and she's been a good listener. So, Mr. Chairman, the last.
And this was from earlier today, what Democratic Congressmember Swalwell had to say. Play this clip.
Well, it's nice to see that some of my colleagues on the other side could make it today. I don't know if that means that there weren't enough seats in the courtroom in New York, but I know that the Oversight Committee canceled a hearing that was supposed to happen right now on this matter so that they could be at the president's trial. I know some members will miss this vote because they want to be at the president's trial, and I don't think that anything could animate the phrase "do nothing Congress" more than missing votes and canceling hearings to go up and be a spectator at your cult leader's trial. That is the definition of do nothing Congress. But
there you have it, folks. As I said, things were getting heated. And what MAGA's done to Congress is just, it's so humiliating and embarrassing. Anyway, hit subscribe. We're on our way to 3 million thanks to your support. Hit subscribe.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.